Okay, I guess I'm live. Sorry about that. In the back, what is up, y'all? It is me, Guaranteed, first official YouTube live. You don't, YouTube, I guess, officially does not know me. Hey, for whoever just jumped in here, thank you for jumping on. I feel like it's my Facebook family. I hope it is. What is going on? Don't forget to say something because I don't know how any of this works. So I'm just going to treat it the same way that I work Facebook. It says that I turned on comments. So just say something and then I'll get your name down like I do in the chat. Grandfather on your mother's side, whoever you are, is saying congratulations. A big congratulations. I don't know what you got going or who you are, but yeah, big congratulations. Don't worry about them is what he keeps saying. Big congratulations. Don't worry about them. You have a congratulations. So take that. Anyway, about what I do, who I am Mother Earth. I know you see that in my title, in my bio. Hey, Nay. Or whoever else is in here, you didn't say anything. So I do not know. If you all don't say anything, then I will not know to write you down. Nay, as always, is first subscriber, first person to say something on my first official live. Again, thank you all for showing up. I'm just trying to fill YouTube into kind of what I do if they haven't got a chance to go through my videos. I do like all my videos to be live, and I do like them all to lesbian beauty. Lesbian beauty, I feel like I know you. I feel like you were the one. Yeah, I feel like you were the one who just got the congratulations. Lesbian beauty, was you the first one in here? That's what I said. First off, you was the first. Yeah, you got that big congratulations. So I don't know. Somebody wants to cry for you, but they keep saying, stop worrying about everybody else. You have the congratulations. Jasmine. Hey, Jazz. Yeah, big congratulations. That's beautiful. Don't worry about the rest. But anyway, yeah, what I do, I like to do live. So when you jump in the chat, as you see me writing down everybody's name, that is what I will do. If you do not speak, then I will not write your name down because I don't know how any of this works. So it shows people up here, but unless you say something over here, or in the comments, I won't write your name down and I will not read for you. Some people just kind of pass through and they don't want to be read for. They just kind of want to see what I do. So I do that as well. But anyway, yes, I do like all of my reading to be live. I like them to kind of catch people in what they're doing. I'm not sure who this Shaquisha person is. But how are you, Shaquisha? I'm just giving everybody a little rundown of what I do. But yeah, I do live tarot and channeling. My main thing is self-love, self-trust. I do that as far as coaching, just showing you how to shed away a lot of your fears. I know if you jumped on here on any tarot, any kind of way, I know that you're trying to find some portion of yourself. If you haven't, then it means that you're trying to advance to something that you've heard or just intrigued, just anything, like I said, about something that you heard or something that you felt on yourself and you just kind of wanted to dive deeper into that. So we do that here. I did bring a lot of my Facebook family over here, which is how I was able to get this channel. So thank you again to everybody. Other than that, I just say, let's go ahead and get things going. We've got Nay and then Lesbian Beauty. We're going to do Nay first because she said something. I know I should probably do it in reverse, so I probably will. And then we've got Jasmine and Shaquisha. So we'll do Lesbian Beauty. They keep saying the congratulations. What's the congratulations? KD done showed up, so hopefully she shows up in the chat because it says that she shows up as a subscriber. KD is Kiara Douglas. She's from, like I said, from my Facebook family. So hopefully she shows up in the chat here soon. Hopefully she knows to say something. Nothing's going on for you. Nothing's going on for you. You have nothing coming up. You're not planning anything big. There's nothing big going on for you. Do I know you? Yeah. Somebody keeps saying, I know you. You're wrapping up a bunch of cycles. You got this round and round in the reverse. I know you from some kind of way. That is a lie. You've got a big congratulations. So I don't know what you've wrapped up, but somebody is saying you finally ended something to get to something new. So whatever door you just closed, I don't know what the fear part in you in opening that door is, but if you've never seen Lock and Key on the Netflix, you literally have the Anywhere key right now. So you literally just wrapped up a cycle. So whatever door you just closed, that big congratulations, like you have the Anywhere key. So you can open in whatever you're saying that it's going to is where it's going. You literally just wrapped up a whole heap of shit. Yeah. You got the chopped wood. That hard part is done. The work, this in the reverse, that work part of it is done. Look, wrapped up a cycle, boom. Hard part done. You have the Anywhere key. Where are you saying that you're going? Hey, Shell. Where are you saying that you're going? I guess is the question. Lesbian beauty. Hey, Vala. Yeah, somebody is saying you probably, it looks like you still haven't decided what looks like beautiful to you. This glitters in gold and that right here, right now in the reverse. Still haven't quite decided of, I guess, what makes you complete. Like this looks masculine and feminine here. So like still haven't decided what brings those together. But whatever cycle you just wrapped up, shed light on the fact that it's a lot of answers that you feel like you're going for right here, right now. I like that. Feels like you learn how to turn your heart on, but for yourself. There you go, Katie, right there. Kiara, I had already wrote you down because I saw you subscribe. Yeah. Where's this Anywhere key that they are saying that you're going to? You really have a lot of opportunity right now. It's like this just got off my back. So it's like it's like if you were a person that was on what do you call that? Any type of like papers for any type of like court restrictions or anything like that. You just found out that all that shit just is washed away. It's no felonies on your record. You ain't even got a record. It's like you really felt like that type shit just happened for you. Lesbian beauty, that you got that type of cycle ending. You literally stepped out of something. It's like whatever that you just stepped the fuck out of, it's like it never even happened. So you keep saying you don't know what you got or what you did or what you stepped into, but I feel like you don't realize that you're holding the Anywhere key. Put it in any door. I promise it's going to take you anywhere you want to go. You did the hard part. I think right now it's just deciding what you feel like is beautiful. Right now, I would say take that time to see what you like about you. This thinker card here. Take the time to see what it is that you like about you. Start getting those down on a list and bring them to life. And when I say bring them to life, I mean start seeing people around you that is doing those exact things. Thank you. I said, Nay, I said, I feel like we know them. She said to call us CJ if we want to. Maybe it is CJ from the Facebook. But you have the Anywhere key. Get those things down and then start manifesting those in relationships. Manifest those in relationships. I'm so serious. That what you just got out of, CJ, I swear to God, it feels like whatever the fuck you just stepped out of, it's like it can't, whatever it was, it can't even touch you now. So even if a motherfucker wanted to step to your face and say, hey, bitch, that's why you can't even go there, all the shit is off your record. That shit never happened. It's not attached to who you was. That shit is burnt up. It's like, it's that type of freedom. You really have the anywhere key right now. Get that shit down on a list of what you're finding beautiful about the world. Because remember, what glitters for you ain't gold for everybody else. Get that shit down. See what that looks like and start manifesting that in relationships. People who are seeing your glitter as gold. Right here, right now. People that is willing to do what you're doing, because for some reason you don't want to go wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. You don't want to do it alone. You need a piece of home, something that makes you feel safe, and you feel that in making sure that somebody is right there, like somebody has my back, and I don't need them motherfuckers to have my back from 2, 3, 400,000 miles away. I don't need that. You need somebody that you can trust. It's like you're building a partnership in a relationship. That's why I said start doing that shit in the relationships that's around you. You really got something coming up. If you've never watched Lock and Key on the Netflix, watch that shit. Watch it. I promise. It is a series that will open up your whole fucking head. It literally, you watch it open up these people's whole fucking head. These keys, they're able to stick into their chin, and then it shows them shift changing. It's one that they can stick in the back of their neck when they get into the inside of their head and see exactly how scatterminded or how over, when people say, I think too much, and you see how literally everything is broke down and compartmentalized into everything. So it's like I don't know, it's like you get to see inside people's heads, and it makes you be able to slow down and see inside your own in some kind of way. It's like it's shedding light on you in a way. You have the anywhere key, which means that whatever door you close, you put that key in there, and whatever you're thinking of in your head, when you turn that lock, when you open that door, that's where you want to go. Dude was in his house and wanted to go see his friend who was in London. He turned that key. He was sitting on the other side of his door. Right there in his room. His closet door, his outside door his bedroom door turned into dude's front door. He walked through it. You have the anywhere key, CJ. Deadass. Use it. Use it before it goes somewhere. Or use it before you use it. See, here you go. Use it. You got this new life out to sea and this co-create. Use it. I don't know what this mend card means for you, but whoever is telling you that you can't mend something with somebody, or that you shouldn't because they did XYZ, or they this whatever person, that has nothing to do with them. If you let it go and they let it go, there's love to be found there. Doesn't have to be chaos. It's whatever y'all say it is. So if there's acceptance on both sides and no blame, and you all can fix it, fucking fix it. That's the message. Somebody is saying, that's just what I've been seeing. I see that you really want to fix something with somebody. Do that. Do it. If you can fix it, fix it. If that's a relationship you're not willing to let go of, and you know that they ain't either, and it's worth trying, do that shit. Nay. What's this cleaning up you got? What are you cleaning up? Okay, you got the cleanup card, but then they immediately switched decks. My sister told me something today, Lesbian Beauty. My sister told me something today that really made a lot of sense. Me and you, we tend to deal in a lot of water. As far as our charts and stuff go, we deal with a lot of water. Either our charts carry a lot of water, or the relationships that we carry around us, they're mainly water folks. So we tend to have a lot of water. We are approaching things in a weird way. We're approaching them in a confrontational way because we've learned that certain words are trigger words to those people, but we still use them anyway. So the gotcha is learning how to approach it in and word it in a way where they feel like they have the upper hand and there's no blame being placed. So how can we fix it? It's basically whenever you feel it going off topic, or that it's about to get escalated, just say, I understand that, but what I'm trying to see is, how do we fix that? Like, I understand that you feel like that, but where do you think that we can fix it? Not where did I go wrong? What does it take to fix it? You know, what do you need to see to fix that? To build these, to build, you know, whatever. So I'm working on that with my kids' fathers, actually. Trying to work on how to learn how to not say you did, even though they did do. But I'm looking at a way to word it to where they're able to hear me without feeling like I'm placing blame, even though it's blame that I need them to accept and understand something, which they haven't. Nay, somebody, what are you cleaning up? You done cleaned up. You got something coming in. Why are you doing things in the... You got this rebirth card. Now, I asked you, was you trying to do anything for your heart? And you... Somebody said she finally said yes. She said yes to the dress. Okay, yes to the dress. You got the back card, which we know that it's like a rebirth, right? They come out in the dark time and they're building their passion overnight while everybody is asleep. They're studying whatever their craft is, right? That's what you got going. And then you got this lamb card. What is it that you're tapping into, Miss Nay? Put him up. What are you tapping into? And at the bottom of the deck is earthworm. So yes, brand new. Same. You're just handling it different this time. I like it. You got the clean it up card. And we know that 3s are for bringing things about. So you've brought about a rebirth. The bat. Darkness, letting go, a death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat awaits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle senses, the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and other things to fade. The bat card shows up signifying an ending of a chapter, closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. Just in a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, and adjusts, which is exactly what I said I was trying to get them to do. And Nay, that's something that you've done. Hey, Shelby. What up, Tommy Versetti? Tommy, dude, you should have seen how my poems killed last night. And no, I did not do the shook piece without you. I would not do it. Maybe that's what it is. Nay, don't forget spatial peace. It brings about mental peace too. So don't forget that. You are just fine, Tommy. No, girl, we all got kids. I got a bunch of them. I do got a bunch of kids. Now you got this lamb out here too. But don't forget when you have spatial peace, you have mental peace. I swear to God, when things ain't all cluttered in your house, you don't feel as crammed in your house. I listened to a poem the other day that I always encourage people to get out of the house, even though I'm allergic to outside. I do not know why I can't find the land. But this guy was saying that people think that they're free because, they can afford an apartment. And he asked him he told them that they were just confused by the space that they were in, because if you lock the door to your apartment, you would literally be confined. So he had a point. A lot of us lock ourselves. Oh, here we go. What was I doing? I just wasn't going back far enough. Here we go. The lamb. Peaceful. That's funny. We're talking about peace and I didn't even know it. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The lamb is a bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, has a knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, and overly concerned. To bring into balance, meditation or listening. For people who have a hard time meditating, I always encourage you to play someone else doing it on the YouTube, and then you just kind of sit there and breathe and take it in for as long as you can. Yeah, I promise. And you know what? It's funny because the first two people that I read for, if you all think about it, this is us letting go of the Facebook, because everybody that showed up here is from my Facebook, right? It's us letting go of Facebook, y'all stepping into something new. I'm stepping into something new. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I was too nervous about the two poems that I was spitting, so I did not get on here yesterday. But yesterday was technically the first. Everything would have been the first, a brand new beginning. So it's what it seems like everybody is walking into. So I'm happy to see that everybody's cards is about to read something that has to do with the rebirth or starting new or an ending of a chapter or a cycle of some sort. That's what it feels like everybody is headed to. So not that anybody ever gets bad news, but still I'm liking this. Everybody is starting, how Medea would say, on the first, starting fresh on the first, honey. So I like it. We on the first and we fresh. Nay, stop thinking that you're not sleeping. You're resting. You don't need to sleep. You slept a lot, somebody says. You being up in the hours that you keep being up and you keep saying, huh, even the baby is asleep, like this is stupid and this is that. That's your downloading time. I guess that's why you said the thing that you said about your grandma. That's your downloading time. You're supposed to find peace in those. That's why you got this earthworm card. It's brand new. I know it's new and it's fucking painful. Don't forget, in this situation, you still haven't changed. When I met you, you were the vulture. You always will be the person that comes back and cleans up and does what nobody else wants to do. Anybody who shows up here automatically is a vulture. These are not nasty, whatever animals. They're amazing. They do what nobody wants to do. They keep the ecosystem rebalanced, completely balanced. They do things in the midnight hours and the crazy times or whatever that nobody wants to do. That's what they do. That's a hard ass job. So all of this is new to you, but these downloads, yes, they hurt. They hurt the body. There's nothing wrong with you. These random headaches and random back whatevers that keep spasm. That's not a spasm. These is downloads. This is new. All of this is new. Your sleep pattern, you're not sleeping and you're not supposed to be. You're up, you're downloading. You're supposed to feel every bit of this. It will physically make you sick. It will emotionally make you crazy. You can be standing next to somebody and want to bust out crying and have no clue why. You're not supposed to. You're just supposed to feel it. Remember, you're doing what other people don't want to do. That's what this job is. That's why I keep telling you, take it as slow and as lightly as you want. You're building connections. You're meeting people who do what it is that you do. You're hearing our stories. Here you go, turtle card. You're hearing our stories. You'll be able to tell your own soon. We know you got your own. You show up like this. We know you got your own. But you got to do it as slow as you're doing it, because that shit is going to hurt, man. Downloads hurt. Everybody who keep feeling like they sick or they keep getting these crazy random headaches, especially in the back, and they're isolated. Everything that you feel on your body is isolated. You'll feel a weird vibrating thing in your knee or right on your toe or behind your arm, or just something weird. Something will randomly vibrate, or you'll get a sharp pain, or it will physically feel like somebody is touching you. Yeah, you're supposed to feel that. These randomly isolated headaches that sit in specific parts of your head, in small parts that you would never feel like that you would be able to touch, no matter how many times you did this shit to your head, you couldn't touch it. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to feel it. That's waking parts of your body up. You just got to go with it. Congratulations, though, Nay, on your upgrade. That's what I say, lesbian beauty, because when I don't bring it real, then they act like they can't hear me. So it's like, let me get your attention because you keep wanting to pass me to the side. Hey, bro, let me say something catchy. Then it's like, oh, and it's not really that you're disrespecting. It's not disrespectful. It's just some shit that they feel like they can't. It's like, why would you ask me that? Why you said I can ask you a question? Oh, you thought I was gonna say how your mama doing? No, I don't care. I want to know why it feels like I can't get no peace because you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out of everything. I can't get no peace. There's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. There's no happy for me because this shit is weird. Where you at? You know, but people don't like when you ask them shit like that, right? Nobody likes that. I don't know. We got Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, quick. What is this? You keep thinking things are going to be different, but they not. Or maybe they are. What is this new life with this dude who spit out of her and this change in the wing card that's in the reverse? So to me, it seems like, are you trying to say that this person is everybody else? Because you keep saying, if I keep being me, what if this ain't what I think it is? What if I really can't something with this person? What if you really don't like some? What is this new life, Jasmine? What's this new life with this person? Who's the person? Because you showed up right after. Who's the person with a new life that hasn't, it looked like this change in the wind hasn't really changed? You keep saying I can't really build nothing with them. I know it's not sustainable. So if it's not nothing that's worth holding on to and something that you feel like you can't fix, this cleanup card in the reverse, why would you waste your time on it? If you know there's no treasure there, there's no loyalty there, right? That's the truth. And you already know how the story goes. What is the point of wasting the time there? What you're looking for is love and peace. You're looking to build. You're not looking for somebody who's in the in between. You're looking for somebody who's trying to start over because they know that the foundation that was built on was fucked. You want somebody that you can build with and start over. That's what you want to see. Somebody that can see the fact that even though all of this is burned, there is beauty growing from here. That's not too much to ask for, man. People do find happy. When you met me, I was going through a whole heap of mess. That is not where I'm at right now. I literally said what I wanted and I got that. You got to know when you're wasting time. And I think that's another thing that that folks keep missing. Just because you're not physically spending time with a person, you are mentally spending time with a person. You ain't got to be saying nothing to them. Don't mean that they ain't running all through here for free. So then people be like, dang, you know, I messed that up. And then you're playing shit back in your head when you see some shit on TV or when you catch a quick, cute little status on the Facebook or social media. That's some shit that you play back in your head now because that nigga had me fucked up. It's like anything that you see can instantly play you back into that. And you keep thinking, is everybody the same? They're not. Once you get that everybody is the same out your brain, everybody is different. You even become different. It's like you can see different. You can see everybody for who they actually are and what they actually doing. You are there. It's a scary place to be in, though. You really are there. And the only reason that I say that is because conversations that we've had show me that you want something. It's just like, girl, what if I touch it and it's hot? And it's like, you telling me it's not hot, but it looked like it's hot. It's like, girl, it's got steam coming from it. And it's like, girl, I'm sitting here, my hands is in it. It's not hot. Like, I done rubbed it on my face and everything. But you like, girl, this shit is smoking. And I'm like, but it's not hot. And it's like, but I'm looking at it and it looks like it is. So it's like seeing it for one thing, but then knowing it to be something different. It's like you're scared to test the water. You're scared to eat the food even though you cooked it. That's what it is. It's like, girl, I don't even know if it's going to be good. But you then invited everybody over for a dinner party that you swore that this is a recipe that go back but forever, honey. I done perfected it. This is my best meal ever. Everybody is going to love this. I invited everybody to my house. And then everybody gets there all in their fancy clothes. And we like, Jasmine, where's the food? And you like, man, I'm scared. What if they don't even like it? I ain't even taste tested. I was scared to taste test it. I only made enough for everybody to have one. I don't even know. I messed up on one. So I got to eat the other one. It's, oh my God, it's that. It's like, nah. You invited us here. We already trusted you. We know you can cook. We done had your food before. You invited us for your best meal, your what you know that you do best. Everybody knows that they have a meal that they do absolutely best. You invited us for your best and we trust that. Why don't you? 10 out of 10 every single time that you made, even on the days that you was like, girl, I just threw this together. They'd be like, bitch, you did not throw this together. This tastes like the last motherfucking time I had it. That's why I told your ass to make it this time. You got to stop talking yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself out of it. You know I'm right. Deep down, you know I'm right. Shaquisha, are you still in here? I'm not sure who you are. Maybe I do. And if so, I cannot think of who you are. Shaquisha, if you're not here, I'm going to go to Kiara, and then it's Shell, and then Javala, and then Tommy. Oh, yep, you're here. Oh. You got the building blocks, which is 28, which is a 10. So that's a completion. It's like you're starting on a different ground. Yeah. Somebody's saying you worked hard for what you got. You're starting on a solid ground with solid folks. See all the hearts? You're starting on a solid ground with solid folks. That's cool. What you got? Oh, you don't see it yet. Well, damn. That makes sense. You at a 10, but you're the 9. Remember the penguins that were there with all the hearts? This is you. You right there at the edge and won't jump, but you're landing on solid ground. This building blocks, this 10, that's good. That 6. That 6, that's a wrapping up of traumas, like smaller self, inner self. That's wrapping up of traumas for everybody. Those generational curses. That's what you were doing. You worked really hard to make sure that everybody was going to be standing on solid ground. Why are you scared? Somebody said you asked for us to come. Your grandfather on your mother's side and an aunt. You ask for us to come, but then you don't trust. You want us to show you that people can change and that what you're doing is not just going to be a take. It will be an actual exchange of gifts. What is it that you're somebody said looking for? Like, everybody keeps saying they want to be happy. First of all, I tell people all the time, don't look for happiness. That shit can be snatched quick. It'll be gone. And what's to tell you so? Like, I don't try to look for words that's already out there and they already can be a negative undertone. So happy, you can be unhappy quick. But you can't be unjoyed. Dejoy, but nothing. Nothing steals your joy. It can't go nowhere. There's no negative word for joy. It doesn't even sound right. They're trying to put something in front of it. It's just what it is. What does it look like? Not the American dream. What does your dream look like? I don't know what it is that you're, I don't know. You have a whole brand new beginning. You asked for somebody to be here. You wanted to talk to somebody. You wanted to talk to somebody. You keep saying, if I try to fix this, is it going to be a give and take? With who? You wasted a lot of time with somebody. Not that they didn't make you happy. It was just that you was doing too much moving. It was too much flexibility for a person. And you knew that it wasn't how it was supposed to look. But it looks like somebody got themselves together. I don't know. Keep saying that you can build with somebody. Or build something on solid ground. Who's coming back around? What is this? What is this back around? Feels like it feels like showing kids that just because you're not together, that you all can still be beautiful and at the same time. But it feels like, I don't know if that person has quite found peace in whatever went down with you all. So they it makes it hard, but it feels like you miss a best friend. I'm not sure, but it feels like you miss a best friend. I'm not sure what that means to you. Feels like you didn't know that whatever you were, when you decided to make whatever decisions you made, you didn't know that you were burning it to the ground. But there's something solid there. There's something solid there. Somebody didn't understand what you was doing was for you, and it was supposed to bring y'all closer. Or not closer, but I don't know. It was supposed to be an understanding at least. The song is over, but the story isn't. It's like we're not dancing together anymore. No, but the story doesn't end. I don't know what story. I don't know. I don't know what you're going through. Whoever you are, you're holding back a lot. I don't know. You feel like a person that shows up in a rough space between spirituality and religion. I understand that. Not that I fell into religion heavy. I just know people who have, and I know word-wise what those words can be. It got you feeling kind of like you don't know yourself. It's like there's a whole new you, and you never knew it.
Your full name is Gerronteed, spoken or what? That's your full name?
On the...
Like on everything?
It's just... Oh, yeah, I think so. Wow, it's too much.
No, I'm just asking. I know it was that long. I thought it was just Gerronteed.
No, I go with Gerronteed for poetry. I don't know. Somebody keeps telling me to tell you that you handled everything beautifully. Whatever you did, as far as feels like it's like in order for you and somebody else to grow, you literally had to cut things. But it's like I'm cutting things to for you to just kind of, I don't know, for them to grow up or them to see something or for them to see what it is. It's like it's not that you really want. I don't know. It's so weird. It feels like you're losing the best. I don't know. And that's how it sounds in your head. It sounds like it sounds like, am I asking for too much if I'm still asking for a friendship? But I don't want this, and I don't want this, and I don't want that. But like, is there a way to still keep this going? And I know that doesn't make sense, and you keep saying, but it's like, I don't know. It feels that in your head. It shows up that bouncy, that all over the place in your head. Yeah, that's hard. I don't know. Growth is hard to accept. And it's hard to see it on other people. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. In a piece of my poem, I was trying to explain to men that people really that when you do think, when you know, the first thing that a person would be like, oh man, she act like I ain't never done nothing, like I ain't do it, I don't do it, I don't do it. You don't, you've done it. You don't do it. Doing it implies consistency. It's something that you do, boom, on a regular basis. Boom, do it. We do it. We do it. We do it. Yeah, but you've only done it. And done it and do it is two different fucking things. And do it gets on my fucking nerves. Because do it means I asked the fuck you to. And I don't want to. I want you to see that it needed to be done. So guess what? You done it. It's simple shit. Basic math. Simple shit. Do it and done it. Is you doing it or did you done it? That's the got you. And I need you to understand that I'm doing it. So you don't get to tell me how to do it because I'm doing it. And what I've been doing works for us. And Dream Girls, what she says, she speaks for us. Listen, her speaks for us. I'm speaking for everybody because I'm the one that's doing it. That's how this works. I think that works the same way in relationships as it does with parenting. So when you see it show up like that, for the when I was talking about for me and for you, it shows up just the same. It's, are you doing it or have you done it? When it comes to the kids, it's like, well, mommy act like I ain't ever washed the dishes. Yeah, you wash them when I asked you to do it, but damn, you see a sink full of dishes in here. You don't watch me cook and wash dishes 2 times today. There's no school, so there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nobody wants to wash dinner dishes, but y'all watch me wash them for breakfast and lunch. I have teenagers, for those of you all who don't know. That's hella unfair. I'm picking up clothes, shoes, basketball gear, baseball gear. These is grown-ass people over here, 17 and 14. And when I say grown, I mean knowledgeable up here to know when a mess is being made. So a grown person has to know when a mess is being made. That's the other thing. In the household, parents, like fathers, will look at the kids like, man, Junior, tell Junior to pick up his stuff. I'm not talking to the kids. I'm expecting to clean up after the kids. That's what I do. We as a team, as a grown people, are supposed to be cleaning up after the children. We're supposed to be helping each other. And that makes it hard. And it makes it hard when a person can't hear you because all they want to do is bring up everything that they've done. Well, if we bringing up everything that you've done, if I bring up everything that you don't do, then you're mad at me too. So it makes it a rock and a hard space to get a conversation in there without them feeling like you're telling them everything that they ain't. But I mean, until they accept everything that they're not coming through for you on, that's what it's always going to sound like. And I don't know how to make a sandwich out of that. There ain't enough ingredients. Yeah. If somebody is okay, so I tell people this all the time. I never tell people when to have kids or anything like that. But if somebody is showing you that they need you to meet a lot of their basic needs, I tell women this all the time. They get angry because they feel like they get with men, and it's either one of two things. Either you were the stability from the beginning, emotionally, financially, whatever, and you just wasn't really kind of paying attention because they came through on some things, and some things is better than no things. Or they are Or you get with a guy who's never had to really do much of anything. He left from his mom's house to moving in with you, to moving in, you know what I mean? And it's always been something. Maybe they went to college, you got meal plans, you got a schedule for class, you got a schedule for this. So they never really had to meet their basic necessities. And some people don't realize they make it to their mid-20s and damn near 30s before they realize that, damn, I gotta pay all these things. I gotta be over here, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta do these things. And it's like, oh shit. So no. So when women get with men and then they be like, well, damn, it seemed like everything was going good. And then the second we got pregnant, he left. Well, he left because he realized he could only take care of 2 people. He only knew how to financially provide for 2. So that's why I always say in a relationship, if you're not figuring out how to come up with that other portion financially, if you're not kicking in emotionally, you have to be doing a lot of it. You have to be bringing out that other person's side, because otherwise you're telling them that it's only okay to be there financially for you. And so when you add a third person involved and that man splits, it's because he can no longer provide your basic needs. He has to provide basic needs for the baby now. And his money is only long enough for 2. Not that he was trying to dismiss you. He just said that I'm not going to sit here and let my ego be torn down by the fact that I can't raise 2 people. So now he's asking you to be with, to the baby, exactly what he's been to you for however long y'all been together. But I would not be with somebody who cannot meet their basic needs. No, they would have to show me a ton of growth. Yeah. Because if you don't know what it takes to feed you, you're not going to know what it's, it's always going to be like, well, what have you done? Well, bitch, that's not what we asking. We asking about you. And then that's the other thing. If all conversations right now lead to, well, you act like no, it's one thing for somebody to say that your relationship isn't supposed to look like anybody else's, milk and honey looks like what it looks like for you. But even if you can't understand the book that's being written, ain't nothing sweet there. Yeah, I say you do this. Oh, girl, there you go, right there. Somebody is saying you knew that he was somebody is saying that you knew that this person was that he was a sacco rapper. Who, I don't know who I just thought that I was. I was country as all get now. You knew that he was a psycho rapper. Like this person showed up to, it's like a different person, same face. I just punched myself in the face. A different person, same face. It's like this person either reminds you of somebody else or they literally came back from the past and you tried to give it a chance, but you're supposed to wrap it up. That somebody is saying that's something that you knew. Not something that you are hoping for. You are hoping that they showed back up, or that this person that showed up wasn't a person that was still stuck in some BS. But somebody is saying that's something that you knew. Not that necessarily, like I said, you was hoping for, but definitely something that you knew. KD is next, and then Javala. KD, what are you building? You got the community card. What are you building? What are you doing new? Feels like birthing something. So is it a business plan, an actual baby, or what? What you got going, Katie? No problem. Hey, Sharita. Thanks everybody again for showing up. This is the first official live on the YouTube. So tell somebody to tell somebody that all my reads are live. I don't just get on here and do like most readers and just read for the collective. That's one for me as a reader for what I do is hard. And I like personal messages. I like one-on-ones. I like quick little get you through your weeks, kind of turn your head around type energy. And then if you want to go deeper, then you book for private readings. Katie, what do you got going? feels like you're trying to expand something, but you're overthinking how to make it. Yep. Where was it at?
On the porch. On the steps.
Thank you, Michaela. Yeah, it feels like you're overthinking how to make it sweet. It's like you're trying to do it the way that somebody else said. You got this by the book here. It's like you're trying to carry it out. You're carrying out something, but you want to do it your way, but you're worried that somebody ain't gonna see it. I don't know. What are you birthing? First of all, that's my question. What is the birth? Don't bring past into it. I told y'all, first of all, building relationships, you need to know if you're dating this person or are you with this person? And if you're with this person, did you date this person first? Did you date them to hear how they sound when they get upset? Did you date them to see when they need personal space? Have you dated them long enough to know not when to take certain gestures or whatever personal because they're triggering to who you are as a person? Have you been building with this person for a while? I understand that things are fresh, which is cool, but don't, you know what I mean? And then don't bring past into it. None of these relationships. Okay, well, you got a double whammy. Okay, you got a double whammy. So what we're not doing is, one, bringing the past. So we're not talking about things that have failed, relationships or work experiences, things that we tried, well, that didn't work. People didn't really like it. Then we're not, that's not even something that we're supposed to be thinking about or talking about. We're only supposed to be talking about what's new and what we're trying to build to. Is this person trying to get you to move, or something about a move in or a move? What is the move? Do they think that you should move something? What are you moving? Or does he not live close? What is the move? There's this out to sea, this distance, and then this no place like home with the person. What is this? Something shows up as distance. I don't know if you leaving, he's leaving, somebody's what's the distance portion? You got a lot of old fears creeping up to your right here right now with these newfound steps you've created. Remember, this is your foundation. This is yours. Not a lot. It's a little, but it's beautiful, right? You know that you have slowly been building your folks behind you. So if you're expanding, then why would you be overthinking, thinking that this isn't what you've cultivated, which is absolutely gorgeous. You see this here. It's not supposed to look like anybody else's. I keep telling y'all are writing the book. You all are writing the book. So no part of this is going to sound, look, smell, feel nothing like nobody else's. It's not supposed to. Even what you have with this person is not supposed to. Nah. Something about leaving. So if he ain't asked you to go out of town or something with a distance, there's something about leaving with this person. He lives in another state. Oh, he lives in another state. My bad. I was about to say something about with distancing you and this person. What is that? Is that something that plays a part? Is that something that plays a part in your overthinking? I personally think that's the best way to start something if he does live out of town. Because and the only reason I say that is because a lot of people move sexually before they're ready, and it clouds things. So having to actually get, okay, and you're going out of town. Okay, well, there's a lot of traveling there. The as long as there's effort given on both sides for what you all are doing, then I say keep doing that. In the midst of this, I would tell you to keep dating like other folks. Not unless you and this person have spoke about being exclusive, but I would definitely be dating. You all, I don't know, either we were young and we missed the dating stage because we thought that we weren't supposed to do that. You know, you meet somebody and then you just talk to that one person, or we are young and we forget that we're supposed to be dating. Date multiple folks. Dating don't mean sleep with at all. Just means you're getting to know somebody. Seeing if this is somebody that you want to keep spending your time with, or are they just full of drama, or are they cool people? Do they show up with love, or do they show up with drama? You know, how do they treat you? I think it's a beautiful way for you not to pressure yourself, Katie. If you think about it, there's no pressure to have sex or to look a certain way or to be a certain way or to say the right thing or to have the right whatever on, even though, yeah, you all can face call when you want to or visit each other when you want to, because, you know, everybody's grown and you know, everybody can make time to see and be and meet in the middle or actually come to each other's spaces or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I would definitely take that time to just kind of breathe, not put any pressure on myself. That is the most beautiful way to get to know somebody. It really is. There's no pressure there because people move on sexually before they're ready. And then now you feel intimate or close with this person because they have touched an intimate and a close portion of you. And that's not an attachment that you want to create just yet. Especially when both of you are still working through a lot of fears from past traumas. Yeah. As far as the business, stop thinking about what won't work. Like, even if it was for other people. Stop thinking about the shit that don't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay, well, why we ain't thinking about something that does work? Yeah, so that's dope. I'm so serious. That was nice. Things like that are nice. Shell said her new life is wearing her out. She need a nap. Literally. You said, I'm happy that I went out for this change, but it is wearing me out. You got the chopped wood card, time for a nap, new life, and then a change in the wind. This new life is wearing me out, honey. Not that it's hard. It's not that it's harder than what you expected. It's a little more tedious, I guess, with the that is awesome. But it's tedious. It's making sure you can depend on the help that said that they were going to make sure that they were there to offer that piece to help out. That's getting a little more, it's a little rougher than what you intended. It's people not holding up to their end of the deal. Oh yeah, you know, I'd help you out, and they running behind, or they tell you last minute, or this and that. So that part is getting chaotic. Somebody is saying you've already been there before when it comes to certain things. Just find a way to fix it. Build a support team. Even if it's of moms around you or your cousins or your mending relationships or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see, mending relationships or whatever. Somebody is saying you're overthinking it. You know how to fix this. You know how not to feel like, oh man, now I gotta run. You don't have to do that. If they're not doing it, you know who will, who can, and how. You've built that. You've watched the people around you that are willing to help, and then those who are not. Stop thinking about the ones who are not. This new life isn't crazy. It's beautiful. You ask for it. Yeah, that's what you ask for, Shell. This new life, this new start, this new opportunity, that's what you ask for. So the support system that you have built, call on them. You've seen these people, you know these people, you know who is willing to help make things a little sweeter, a little easier. Javala, why you got the surrender cards? Surrender to silence. In a quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Javala, I keep hearing, I can make you put your phone down. Please put your phone down, Javala. I know you're probably watching me on your phone, so don't put your phone down just yet. But like, please put your phone down. Surrender to inner peace. Cultivate an inner peace on a daily basis. In a quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Put the phone down. Somebody says, see something different, hear something different. You keep hearing the same thing, same song, same TikTok, same meme, same whatever. Everything is just the same. Put your phone down and create something. Because you pick your phone up and then there's nothing there. Surrender to complete healing and the frustration. And then you got surrender to success. Somebody is saying, watch the new you that you become when you can fast from your phone. Fast from social media. Like, only use your phone for the important things. Start looking at the things that are actually around you. You got surrender to the natural beauty of the world. There's success in fasting from that. From your phone for 30 days. It will be tedious and frustrating, but I promise it brings about a different type of healing. You see things different. And the universe always rewards folks who fast. So, see, when I say get creative, I didn't know that was even sitting there. It makes you get intimate, excuse me, with yourself. Meditating is just being quiet. So even if you're just sitting in your house and you go to Walmart and you get those canvases that come like 2 or 3 to a thing for like $8 to $12, you can paint by yourself. Just see where the brush takes you. That is meditating. Creating is meditating, whatever it looks like to you, because we live in a world where we learn that loud is quiet. Most people can't go to sleep without a little white noise behind them, whether it's a fan or the sound of running water, or you turn on those whatever ASMR sounds, or you hear trickling water, or the sounds of the rainforest, or whatever. People don't go to sleep without like city lights, and they're used to cabs and all that shit. So it's hard for us to turn everything off. Meditating is what you find peaceful. So if it's writing, if it's drawing, if it's painting, if it's whatever, it's where you find time to be quiet. It's hard to turn everything off. Nothing is just going to turn off. We still got kids. We still got life. They still got TVs. We're still going to hear the cars and the motorcycles and the helicopters. So it's never going to be quiet. It's how you find quiet. But you won't find quiet with that phone. Somebody is saying give up that phone for 30 days and watch what comes for you. And don't yell at yourself when you pick it up. if you do in the first couple of days or whatever, that first week or whatever, if you keep picking up the phone, you be like, damn, I'm not supposed to. Just remind yourself, oh, girl, you ain't supposed to be on this phone doing it. So just get off of it. Even if you're on the phone, don't be on social media. If you're going to be on the phone, be looking up some different things, whether it's recipes or things to do with the kids or summertime fun things, different things to try with your hair, or if you want to try a new skin regimen or whatever, you know what I mean, a new hobby or something that you're trying. If you're in the phone, be in it for that, not social media. I would even delete the apps for 30 days. Because every time you want to go to it, you'd be like, dang. So you would have to reinstall it every single time. But somebody said you can't hear anything because all you hear is everybody else's voice coming through every other speaker. Sorry, y'all, my eyes are itching. Y'all can tell I'm sneezing like a maniac. Yeah. Nope. So it's finding that. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, but if you're listening to music, let it be something that you're going to move to. That way you're releasing something, letting it go, not just sitting there in your feelings. And if you are, actually let the tears go. But don't find music that's just going to sit there and make you cry, because that's not a creative space. That's a sad space. That's a lonely space. That's a hurt space. So I always tell people to dance. If you're going to listen to music, that's why I tell people, go outside and put your feet in the ground, put your headphones on. Who cares that you look crazy? Half these people walking around look crazy with the things they say, with the things they do. All these kids is in Walmart. Shut the fuck up. Like, move. I'm trying to get some milk. You shake. Get your move the hell out the way. So if they can be weird and shaking in front of the milk, and while you trying to get your damn Cheetos or whatever, they done prop their phone up and they get the hell out of the way. So if they can do it, you can do it. And a lot of rewards come from, like I said, when you fast something, a lot of rewards come from fasting. Me and Michaela are slowly going back vegan. We did it all abrupt last time, and it only lasted for 4 months because we just woke up and then just decided that we weren't going to eat meat anymore. And then it made it rough to do meals for us and then the kids. So we're slowly eliminating things from our diet to make it that way. Next is Tommy, Sharita, and then Jackie. Why does she like these cards so much? That's so funny. Tell me, when people pick the Moonology deck, that usually means that they have things coming. Okay. You got your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, and then you got have faith in your dreams, crescent moon. Tommy, somebody is saying you started out doing one thing and then you veered off doing something else. You are somebody is saying stick to the original plan. Have faith in the original dream. It seems small, but the moon always comes full cycle. Don't forget that. It always does. So what you're doing, like how you created attention and created a buzz and created a name and created a clout and whatever, and a following and an appreciation, that's cool. Don't forget the original dream. You got this stressless deck. Vegan is not bad. It really isn't. Like I said, we just went about it the wrong way as far as trying to with being vegan, you have to have a lot of fresh things, and then thinking that we could stock up on food for us and for the kids at the same time. That's a type of refrigerator space that we don't have. So we went about it wrong with that. And then, like I said, just being able to make and create meals for us at the same time that we had to still make meals for the kids because the whole house didn't go vegan. It was just us. So we just did it wrong. Tommy, you got go back to you, and you got eat slowly. It says go back to you. Close your eyes. Feel your thoughts drifting. I'm sorry. Close your eyes. If you feel your thoughts drifting too much, if you feel your thoughts drifting because of too much noise or too much to do, gradually shift attention to yourself, away from your thoughts and things around you. Feel all of your attention shifting to you. You can use this as the center of your focus, as a part of your body that you feel safe in, and then calm it. These things outside of you lose their meaning. Stay this way for 5 to 10 minutes. Giving all of your attention to you instead of others gives you the energy to be present to you, thus feeling calmer and more powerful. You also got feel your body. See how you speak to yourself and eat slowly. You got walk slowly as well. That's the top card. Eat slowly. When you eat or drink, do it with concentration. Taste the food in your mouth. Does it have a special taste that you can only feel with one part of your mouth? Chew slowly. When you swallow, try to feel the food going down. Give all of your attention to the process. Eating peacefully and concentrating on it will help you be more present, which in turn reduces stress. If you concentrate on your eating, you will notice more easily the amounts and quality of food that your body needs. Tommy, you're somebody who hasn't started shifting with their palate fully. Your body and your mouth is telling you that certain shit is not good anymore. You keep thinking it's, well, I must have got some, I must have got a bad batch of that, whoever cooked it didn't cook it right. No, your body is telling you you no longer eat certain foods. Somebody is telling you, look at your palate, because it's telling you that you don't eat certain things anymore. You got to see how you speak to yourself. Close your eyes. Listen to your thoughts speaking to you, i.e. how you speak to yourself. If your inner talk is negative, how bad you are, criticizing, and what you wrong beliefs, it takes a lot of strength. Listen to your inner voice like the radio. Don't get caught in a particular thought or take it into any level. Just observe them. When you don't identify with your thoughts, they can't take control over you or take any of your strength. When you can let yourself loose from the power of your thoughts, you experience the present moment, and it reduces stress. You got to feel your body. Close your eyes and feel your body. Just feel it. Don't do anything special. Concentrate on different parts of your body, the soles of your feet, your thighs, your stomach, your diaphragm, your lungs, back, neck, face, head. Give each part of your body some attention as you stop there. Use 5 to 10 minutes for your whole body. When you pay attention to yourself and give the feelings in your body, it's a bit like giving water to a flower. When you listen to the needs of your body, you can respond to them easier. Which is very true. I tell people all the time, if you slow down, your body is actually telling you what it needs. Walk slowly during your breaks from work or whenever you're moving from one place to the next. Try walking intentionally extra slow. The busier, the more stressed out you feel, the slower you should walk. Pay attention to what you're walking on and take mental notes on how the walking feels. When you act calmly, your body will calm down. I don't know why you like this deck so much, but you're still going to pull 2 cards from here too, Tom. No, it's cool. Are you going to take 2 cards from here or no? If so, can we do that? You got drink water and mind your own fucking business. Enough said. I don't know who you just said something to, but that says thou shalt not judge because thou has fucked up before too. But this is the second card that you got. Be a badass love beam today. That's right. Today is your job to fill every room you go into with a laser beam of love. If you can't do laser beams, then make your heart a bubble machine and fill the room with bubbles. If that doesn't work for you, then you should bring donuts to work. Donuts make almost everyone happy. Go forth with your mission, grasshopper. Tommy, it's not enough just to bring the fun into the room if there's not a lot of love behind there. Somebody keeps saying you wanted to know in the beginning what that meant about the original dream. Stick to the original dream. Somebody says the answer is this: the universe is your sugar daddy. Fuck out of here is what she just said back. It's very funny. You asked me, are you attracted to men? What did you just say? I'm wondering, am I attracted to men in terms of building a relationship? I'm not sure what you mean, attracted. What do you mean? Your name is Tori? Sharita is next. It's not identity issues. I just think that you're realizing that energy is fluid. Energy is fluid just as well as sexuality, and different people turn you on for different reasons. It's not an identity crisis. You're learning your body. Different parts of your body is being woken up by different languages being spoken. And when I say languages, I don't mean like French and Japanese and whatever else. I'm talking about kindness, compassion, commitment, understanding. Like different people are speaking to you, showing up for you in different ways, or showing you that they can't show up for you in different ways, or what have you. And it's like it's a pulling of your person, but it's not an attraction thing. Is that you realize that it's not just a physical thing between somebody that turns you on. It's the way that they speak. It's how they treat you, and that can come from either side. I can't tell whether you like somebody or if it's just a friendship either. What I see is only as far as your trust allows me to go, if that makes any sense. Hey, Brittany. Sharita. Something is saying it's almost ready. Yeah, Tori, as far as what I do, I don't tell people when, who, and how. But when you're starting something new with somebody, I will tell you this. If you're starting it based on fear, it's like, man, I don't even know if I really should be dating right now. What if this person turns out to just be somebody who wastes my time? I done did that before. I done wasted 20 years with Craig. I done wasted 5 years with Steven. Joseph took all last year. I was 6 months wasted with Thomas, whatever, right? It's stupid. But when you look at things like that, then you keep manifesting those kinds of folks. So if you're looking for something different in this new person, give them a chance to show you something different. Be open to whatever it is that they say. Even if they be like, you want to go take the hike through so-and-so, you know, my homeboy told me about a trail on so-and-so. You be like, hike, nigga, black people don't hike, nigga, we don't hike, we not doing. Be open. It's about being open. So if you want something new, actually be willing to try something new. That'll be whether you can tell whether you like somebody. If you're willing to try something that is totally outside of you with them, there's a level of comfortability there. And just because you're building a friendship doesn't mean that there's not intimacy being built there. This person could be showing you how to love yourself and trust yourself in a different way. They could be giving you a different part of your voice. Sometimes people think that they're falling in love and really they're just falling in friendship. We confuse it with sex. This is why I tell people, just because you think you might like somebody, don't sleep with them just then, because sex confuses things. Just keep seeing if you would be a little more of you with them. That's how you know if you like them. That's how you know if you can trust them, if you can keep unapologetically being yourself with them and not think about it up here first, or this doesn't get all blah, 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 and shit's just able to come out of your mouth and you feel comfortable. Yeah, that's beautiful. Sharita, somebody is saying you're right there at the door. You are literally in the midst of about to experience a whole let go, a whole, what do you call it? You're wrapping up a curse. You got the past lives and then the experiencing card in the reverse. I know that it's in the reverse. You're ready to experience it. You got this ripe card here. You're sitting right there on the edge of completely breaking this curse. You're sitting right there on the edge of it. Scared still, but sitting right there on the edge of it. Somebody's saying, keep trusting, keep walking. The part that you keep struggling with is the fact that you don't have the control. We do. We have the control. The control is, do you trust yourself enough to let it go? To not walk with anything that's going on in the past, because you're standing there at a brand new life, wrapping up cycles and curses for your entire everything. The part you need to lose is control, and learn how to stop thinking that you being tired is you being lazy, because remember, those two things don't go hand in hand. Listen to your body. Well, that's good. Tommy, yeah, I just did you. If you run this back, not even freaking, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, you right there. You're sitting right there at the brink of it. And somebody is saying you understand it. The things that keep slipping through your hands, Sharita, are the things that you keep saying they have to go like this. No, they don't. Let me tell you why. Because things have blown up before and you still make something beautiful out of it. So stop trying to control things. You can't control them. They just gonna be whatever they are. The only thing you can control is how you respond. Because you're no longer in a scene of reacting. We've learned to let those things go. We no longer react to certain situations. We're responding to them now. So you're sitting there and showing your kids, your family, your loved ones, your work, whatever, everybody around you a different part of you. I don't behave like this. I don't talk to people like that. I don't want to. You know, I treat my kids like this. I'm learning this type of patience. I want to walk with this type of, this type of experience. This is the life that I'm going for. I'm not going for the American dream. I'm going for my own experiences. That's where you're headed. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting right there. Right was the first card that popped out for you. That shit is sitting right there. You about ready to snatch that shit straight down and take a nice bite into it. I swear to God. That's very pretty. Let go of the control. Stop saying that you can do it. You can't. You don't really have a hand in it. If you think about it, we're just assisting them. They see things the way that they're supposed to go, and they keep watching us fuck it up. It's like, God damn, I set her up. She doing the American dream instead of listening. So you have that guidance card. They keep saying you keep trying to take the control. There it goes again. You keep trying to take control and don't. You don't have control. We have control.
It's only 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. It's only 7. We got Jackie and then Tori and then Brittany Jones.
My body hurts.
Jack K. Miss Jack K. Jackie, we're gonna have to do something. Come and get me. Michaela went to her grandmother's house. I'll have to see how long she's gonna be down there. Maybe we'll do something. Catch a drink or something. What is you and Ashley doing?
What's that?
My cousin Jasmine said to let me know that she was watching. So I do appreciate that. She said she can't subscribe. I guess she doesn't have a full YouTube page. Little butterfly. I feel like I know her. Oh, Jackie, congratulations. Your card is inner voice, bitch. You done changed yours. Your voice don't sound like you standing by yourself no more. It doesn't sound like you screaming into a void. Oh, Jackie, that's huge. They're going to cut the cards to something else. But that's fucking huge. You're not screaming into a void. You know that what you're screaming into is for you. It's not you standing alone in the screaming into nothingness. It's your voice. Somebody is saying you're hearing that shit for the first time and it sounds beautiful. You like hearing it. I don't want nobody else around. I don't need nothing else around. I like hearing what I'm saying, what I want, what I'm doing, where I'm going without all the extra confusion, God damn it. I love that. That is beautiful. That is a huge breakthrough to know that how you're participating in hearing you. It takes a lot to slow down to hear your fucking thoughts. Like your actual thoughts without the what if, ands, buts, girl, that ain't gonna work. Well, nigga already said, my mom already said, well, last year that didn't work. But you know, when I seen so-and-so try to do it, it didn't work for her. And they shut her down and you letting all of that shit go. It's like you can't even hear none of that. That's fucking amazing. That's some dope ass shit to be a part of. Stop feeling sorry for motherfuckers who ain't heard their voice. It's like I'm still watching my friend struggle. Yeah, they was watching your ass try to get it right too, right? They was watching you try to get it right. You doing it. That's it. You doing it. We'll have to get together and talk about what you've been hearing, this vision for yourself. I'm excited to see what you done been growing and what's coming up for the change. If I know nothing about Jackie, Jackie stands for change. It's the first thing that I told about her when that was the speech that I gave her for her birthday. I have had a joy in not only participating, but watching Jackie become this. So I don't feel sorry for the people who didn't keep up. I don't feel sorry for them. They didn't keep up in order to get what you got. Everybody's happens on their own time, Jackie. You did some baller ass shit. That's some killer shit. That is some real killer shit. We got to get together though. Jack K. Hey ho. Jack K. Tori. You showed up asking about somebody. It's weird. Tori, you show up having siblings from a different parent, like maybe I don't know. Somebody showing up and they keep saying it's your brother's granny. So it makes me feel like you either have somebody that you call your brother or you actually have a sibling that is not necessarily your whatever, but you're cool with they family. But that grandmother is who shows up for you. She keeps saying, you know who I am. You got this existence card. She keeps saying, I'm waiting for you to show them who you are. You exist out here in this world, Tori. You're a whole person out here. Somebody is saying you ain't never showed nobody who you are. not even use. Like, you do things and it's like you tuck them up underneath something to even remind yourself that you don't even have that talent. It's like, let me get that out of here. It's like anything that shines light on something that you're doing. Yes, you're a person that likes attention and likes praise and this and that, and that's awesome. But you want to be celebrated for the things that technically, you want to be celebrated for blending in. It's like, look at mine. Mine's is great too. No, you are beyond an outside the box thinker. You are the box that people keep trying to figure out how to think in. She keeps saying, show somebody that part. Show yourself so you can show somebody that part. Be vulnerable enough with yourself to just be you for a week. Like, really be you for a week. Brittany Jones. I don't know. You have to manifest the soulmates deck. Jackie, I just did yours. Where are you at? Brittany, somebody. Why do you feel like you got some type of bad news? Feels like you got bad news, so you keep trying to make other people feel good instead of allowing yourself to feel how you feel. You got to feel that shit. Yeah, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the ones who cried all night, and then you do not seek peace from without because it comes from within. In the end, you tried and you cared, but sometimes that's enough. But then you try to be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud, and it seems like you keep trying to either fix something that you know is broken, or you came into some bad news and now you're trying to I don't know, it's like, well, at least these people, you know what I mean? If I can make them happy, then I'm cool. What is that?
Ow. Ow, that hurt.
I'm thinking bad news is really the good in the situation that's happened this week. Okay. Well, as long as you know.
You still live?
Yes, my first live.
Yeah. That don't mean it gotta be that long.
Most of my lives are long. I just now started cutting my lives to an hour. But depending on how this thing goes and grows, yeah, most of my lives will probably be hour and a half to 2 hours. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Yeah. See, that's what I say. You keep trying to, let me make them fuck it. I ain't got time. How is it possible to tell unseen strangers which life choices to make by drawing random medieval character cartoon cards that were made in China? Be sober to be alert. Your adversary on the devil works around like a roaring lion. Look for someone to devour. Hey, thank you for showing up. You should find something else to do, though, before I really hurt your feelings. Yeah, you should find something to do before I hurt your feelings, though. Yeah. Brittany, like I said, you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You know how you can tell if someone is taking advantage of you? You feel like shit after giving it to them. That isn't healthy for anyone. Put the matches down and back away. They can get warm all on their own. Now go do something kind for yourself. That's better service to the world anyway. Yeah. B. Duncan. Compromise and sacrifice. I don't think that they work. Those are two words that I would drop out of my vocabulary. So yeah, I don't do those. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to give up something to get no. I don't want to take no losses. If everybody's not coming up, then this shit ain't moving. That's just not how it works. So if you're taking losses and you're the one that's crying in the dark time and then getting up, putting a smile on your face and go do something that somebody else wants, don't compromise. And that's in all aspects, whether it's work, relationship. If work wants you to, well, can you hire my cousin? Because nope, can't do it. Relationships, if they're asking you to do something that you don't feel like is fitting into what you're doing right now, I can't do it. I'm not going to set myself on fire and blow up everything that I got going because you want something to go this way right now. No, can't do it. They need to be able to understand that. And you need to be able to speak that and not feel bajiggity about it. You got a lot of time on your hands, whoever you are, tarot, whatever, because I'm a person who literally just made a page. My first day on the page. You got a lot of time on your hands. Like I said, you probably want to do something before I end up reading you for filth because I don't need cards to do that shit. So you probably want to do that before I hurt your feelings. Okay? Thank you. And apparently you did not at all read my bio or anything to see what it is I do because I teach self-love and self-trust. And if you notice, the cards that I use are only uplifting, nothing dark, nothing demonic. Unlike you, who do spend a lot of time by themselves and keep wondering why spirituality doesn't work for you, it's because you believe in nothing, not even you. You're afraid of the world. You are what we call the rabbit. You call every bit of bad that comes to you towards you. You remind yourself every day when you wake up that the world will eat you up and spit you out. And it happens. That's why you're sad and you're lonely and you jump on here and do things like this. That's why you do that, because you can't find any peace. It's not that people don't like you, it's that you don't know how to show people who you are, so they don't have anything to like. And since they don't have anything to like, you don't have anything to like at all about you, about people, about anything. You like that show, man? I hate that show. You don't eat that, man? I hate that place. That's who you are. That's how you see the world, through fear. I teach people how to let that shit go. If you want me to help you, I can do that. Like I said, get off my page before I hurt your fucking feelings. Thank you. I'm not mean. They're mean. This person doesn't even know me.
What they say?
My power is fading. She's saying block her, that she's blocked them, that they trolling. No, I wanted them to hear what I said because I'm not a person one that jumps on her and asks anybody for any money or anything other such. So you got on here and thought that I was a typical person. You thought that I was going to be nasty to you. No, I really want to help you. That's what I do. I help people let go of their fears. I'm not on here talking about past relationships and trauma and how you can get back with your baby daddy and cycle this and that around. So if you don't know what I do, then don't come for me, because I will hurt your feelings. You felt everything that I said. That's why you wanted to keep spamming this little thing up here in this little chat. That's cool. You're one of those people that probably was on the Facebook telling people that my content was too positive, too loving, because you don't know how to love nothing, right? Nobody never told you was good enough. right? No problem, right? Everybody always said it was weird, and instead of taking weird as a compliment, you took it as a put down. So you're the weird kid. I'm the weird person. Nobody likes me looking at this person. Yeah. I show people how to let those go. You embrace your weirdness. You tell people thank you for letting you know that you set aside from everybody else. You tell people thank you for things like that. You don't know what I do, and nothing that I do is witchcraft or sorceress. You haven't even heard me mention religion other than telling old girl that she walks a fine line between spirituality and religion because they're two totally different things. Letting go of how to praise somebody's God and give to a person that you never seen instead of giving back to yourself. Yeah, that's a difference. I appreciate you wanting to learn the difference, though. Maybe other readers that you jumped on their page, they didn't exactly tell you what they do, or maybe they do follow witchcraft or whatever the case may be. That's not me. Nor do I need to explain that to you. I just feel like that's something that you feel like you wanted to know. But I do show people how to let go of that scary feeling that it's feeling all over you, all that anxiety and stuff. I show people how to let that go. If you ever want to hit me, my email is in there. Yeah, Jackie, if you at the Groove, me and Michaela come down there and have a drink or something.
What's the Groove?
I
want to go. What do you know?
Yeah, be 21.
Who says I'm not 21?
Your birth certificate says you 14. The year on there say you 14 in this thing. But anyway, thank you to this tarot destroyer person for, like I said, in the beginning, I was explaining what I do. You should read my bio and go check out a lot of my lives. Because, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Louisville Butterfly. Hey, couldn't see the comments earlier. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Do you want me to pull anything for you? Or are you just saying, hey? Because you show up in 100 different boxes of one, yes and no, of things that you do want to know and things that you're watching wrap up in your face or happen in your face. And it's like, is this shit really playing out the way that it's playing out? But it really kind of is. So you're watching cycles wrap up at one point. And yeah, you're watching cycles wrap up in one point. And then in the same note, you're just kind of standing there and somebody is telling you to hit the start button on yourself. If things are happening in your face, be a part of them. Stop standing on the sidelines to your own life. You're experiencing now.
She said yes.
You're experiencing now. So now wouldn't be the time to be sitting on the sidelines of your own life. Yeah. Even if it feels like you're living like this moment to moment, it's great because at least you're in them. It's not wait from thinking about what's going to happen, what's to come future wise or anything that's in the past. Right now, Demi, is the best time of your life. This is the part of the transformation that you was looking for, the receptivity portion of it. That give and take back and forth, that shared energy of you using your voice between you and the universe and them manifesting it and making it come through to you, not just through your vision, but through the voice and doings of other people in the flesh. That's fucking dope. Be a part of it. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not. And Jackie, yeah, you one in the same. You standing in the same place damn near as Demi. This receptive portion of this transformation. Mm-hmm. You're standing in it too. That vision that I was talking about with Jackie, I really want to know where yours is going. You're a whole different person from the Jackie that I just seen at your birthday that I was congratulating on transformation and change. Like, Jackie, your upgrades and your transitions and changes, they're coming far more frequently, almost to a point where it's scaring you. It's like I went from level 0 to 17 overnight. Yeah, it's what it feels like. It's supposed to. It's you using your voice and really taking something and moving something with it. And Jackie, your voice is doing exactly what you wanted to do. It's weird. It's because remember we spoke about, and I know that you don't care that we speak about this because we spoke on it on the Facebook before about a madam, but it's really kind of what you're doing, just not in that way. Because every time I get on here, you on the Facebook, you're putting more people onto jobs, more people onto opportunities, more people onto this and that. That's a madam in a sense, just in a different way. It's more beautiful. Yeah, that's what it feels like too. I'm watching you keep saying, okay, this is supposed to happen. Demi, don't freak out. Demi, don't freak out. If it's happening like this, it's supposed to be happening like this. We're going to trust it. It's part of your vision. These things are supposed to be falling away. It's like constant reassurance and reminder of yourself. I love the fact that you're doing that. You're seeing everything for the first time. All these colors, everything is alive. It's like your whole body is woke up. No longer seen, because see, this lady is carrying everything that this person is carrying. She just sees them as a burden. They're heavy on her. They feel like there are things that she has to keep. No, these are things that I want. Those are the things that you have. Everything else is falling away and you're watching it do it, Demi. That's beautiful. Like I said, Jackie too. That is beautiful. Everybody is supposed to be the rebel. Being the rebel is hard. It is heavy and it is lonely. You will never see nobody running around you rebelling. They not. And if they are, they rebelling for a whole different cause. So being the rebel is hard. So it's like I fought all that. No, don't look at it like that. Everybody is the rebel. If you're out here trying to get into who you are the rebel, because you don't want the American dream. You just want yours. Want your experiences, not everybody else's. It's a different kind of trust. And it's just in yourself. Most of us don't have that. I'm still working with mine. I tell you all, this is a journey that we are all on together. Anyways, I am going to wrap this up. My daughter is, one, hungry, and two, she going to ask me how I know she's hungry. Don't she know I know everything? Do you see this awareness card? Don't I know everything? I'm with everybody's voice. I speak everybody's love language. In your mind. Blows everybody's mind that I know what everybody's thinking. I don't know how I know. I just know that I know.
But
like I said.
How am I supposed to tell you what you want if you can't tell me what you want? But clearly you know what I want.
I do. You want crab leg?
How you know that?
Sky.
You don't know me.
No, I never met you.
No.
Okay. I don't know this girl, y'all. I only gave a life a mere 14 years ago. I don't know the girl. I know the girl every day in every way.
You don't know.
Okay, I never met her. Anyway, like I always say,
You don't even know my name.
I never knew the girl, y'all. Like I always say, it is always okay to love more than one person at a time as long as one of them is you. If you didn't make the list, then you don't exist and everybody else treats you the same. So, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for trusting. All my readings will be live like this, just like they were on the Facebook. Every now and again, you'll catch me in the beginning with the rant. I did try to post most of my rants from Facebook already on here, so I don't have to repeat them. One thing that I will be doing on this channel, though, is I will be posting some of my poetry. So I'm going to try to catch myself reciting my poetry out loud. I'll record it and then post it on my page. I'm trying to get more comfortable with saying and speaking on my words and sharing, because I don't know, you're supposed to do it unapologetically, right? That's what they said. No sorrow, no shame in my game. So there's no shame there. As always, I love you all and thank you all for watching. I will continue to post that I am going live on the Facebook before I go live on the Instagram, just because I know this is new and notifications and everything else. Other than that, yeah, thanks. It's the first live and we is done.